Warning, the following podcast contains goodwill, cheer, festive wishes, and maybe some butchering of your native language. We apologise in advance.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the 12 Days of Podcast. My name is Gareth Thomas.
I'm Rebecca Daniel.
And we are here to, as it says in the intro, butcher the native languages of all around the world by celebrating Christmas. We decided last year that when we did 12 Days of Podcast that we would actually do something different this year. So we have decided to, as we've said, try our best at doing a bit of research and finding out about, things from around the world. Other customs, other traditions, other rituals, which I got told is the wrong word to say. Basically just opening up the world to everyone who listens to this podcast.
Yes,
so all 20 people of you, you're going to get a bit of a lesson this 12 days of Christmas.
It's nice to explore the different cultures that, instead of just the Western way of the way that we all generally celebrate Christmas.
Yeah, have something different on it.
Yeah.
And I would like to just, before we do anything, I just want to point out a bit of a thank you and a bit of a, put blame on this person for it. Bex has done all the research for these this year. She's done an amazing job. It's awesome. And I apologise right now for any words I mistake, because looking at the script, mine's got a lot of words that no one knows, and you get all the easy ones. You've got a couple in there, but...
Yeah,
we'll give it a try,
We'll give it a go.
Alright, so today's destination from around the world is South America. Yes, indeed, we're going to go to South America, starting off with Brazil. In Brazil, you often get to find a precipo, which I've probably said wrong, I apologise. It's basically a crib or a nativity scene in front of a church. Now, Father Christmas travels from Greenland to Brazil. He uses the name Papai Noel and gives presents to Brazilian kids. Many cities do display Christmas trees in the month, all that kind of stuff, and often the end of the year is celebrated by fireworks. Now, Brazil, to say Merry Christmas, you say Bom Natal or Boas Festas, which I once again have butchered. To wish someone, as I said, a very Merry Christmas. Now, Christmas meals in Brazil normally include, the standards, your turkey, your ham, your coloured rice, your totally different fruit and vegetables as well. South of Brazil, though, they have a few more traditions from the time in the countries from where their ancestors came from. Good example is in Italy or Germany. All of the Brazilian cities, have big Christmas trees, huge electric lights. And also, too, they do have a popular Christmas song there called Noite Feliz, which is Silent Night. Brazilians also do have Christmas songs of their own, but they're not really that popular. So we can't play any, we couldn't YouTube any of them.
Unfortunately, yes.
So that is Brazil. We are now going to go... I want to say across the border, but I really don't know where it is.
No,
but keeping in South America, we are going to...
Colombia. So each night from the 16th until the 24th of December, people in Colombia pray La Novena de Aguinaldos. I hope they said that right. Through these prayers, I'm reading.
Through these prayers?
I'm assuming that's the right
that
one.
Could be
People become basically through the prayers. People become spiritually closer to the actual true meaning of Christmas. So not Santa Claus and presents. It's more the birth of Jesus, and people also sing. These words are really hard.
You gave me more, but yours looked like
Villancicos. Or Christmas carols. Gosh, I hope I said that right. The novena can be organised by several families, or it can actually be hosted by the grandparents.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And during the whole month of December, people in Colombia usually make a lot of fireworks. I'm not even going to try and say that. And there's also a tradition of elevating the globes, or elevar globos. Which are paper globes which are lit from the inside, and they let them fly up into the sky. So basically like the paper lanterns that the Japanese and
that's pretty cool.
Other cultures do, yeah.
Ecuador do things a little bit differently as well, as according to their Colombian quote-unquote neighbours, whoever they are. They have big Christmas Day processions. Groups of natives will walk from their mountain homes with decorated llamas. They bring fruit and other stuff to ranches owned by their employers, which is kind of nice. Then they put them in front of the pesebre, which is set there. Children will recite poems to the Holy Infant and ask for blessings on their families. Employers then also give presents to their employees. Big party with a lot of lamb meat, potatoes, and a special bread. Now, I don't know if that's special bread or special bread.
I'm
going to go with
special bread,
not special bread.
Although it is South America. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
How to offend people in one easy lesson. No. Same as in Colombia, people also pray to the novena, which starts on the 16th of December. A few days before Christmas Eve, there is the figure of the Holy Infant. It's covered in a veil. The veil is removed on Christmas Eve. Now, this act symbolizes and represents the birth of the baby Jesus. Ecuador also, the traditional Christmas meals include turkey, pigs, and ring-shaped pastries, which are called pristiños. Which, you know what, we will butcher these words. We apologise right now. Let's just move on. And,
yeah, I think so.
We'll give it a go. A month or so before Christmas, anyway, kids in Ecuador write their letter to the baby Jesus. In this letter, the kids write about their behaviour in the last year and wish for Christmas presents they would love to get. There's a little bit as well that in Venezuela, because it's kind of close, I guess, masses are held on 9 mornings before Christmas than usual. People often arrive on roller skates.
They do. It's very interesting, isn't it? Yeah.
I would love to read some of those letters. Dear baby Jesus, I've been amazingly awesome this year. I don't know why they're speaking like that, but hey, I can't do Spanish or language. It'd be like something like that. The parents reading it going, "No, you haven't. You've been a little naughty boy." I almost swore then, but I didn't. You
did, because this is not a swearing podcast.
It's free, so yes.
It's a child-friendly podcast.
Yeah. That's why if I want to swear, I've got to say nothing. I'll be fun.
So finally we come to a small country from what we can't actually find it, but I found the information on it, called Suriname. Now, I'm not 100% sure if that's actually the pronunciation, if it's Suriname or Suname or surname, but we'll go with it.
We're going to butcher it. We apologise.
It's not a country we've actually heard of before, so I thought this was quite interesting.
All right.
So children in Suriname get presents from Goedo Pa, or Dearest Daddy. Goedo Pa is a black man. I really wish I had written African American man. He has a group of African American servants.
Well, actually, hold on. They may not be African American.
Okay,
remember,
well, what did I say?
Black. That's fine.
Black. Oh, okay.
It's written down as saying black. It's just African American, right? They may not have come from there. They may have come from.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Good point.
Yeah.
So my apologies if I've offended anybody. I was trying not to offend anyone.
Your quick racist lesson brought to you by the letter R.
Okay, all right. Well,
it says here in the scripts, it's the information that we got, that we double checked and everything, did say black man. So
we apologise if it offends.
Yeah.
So he has a group of black servants. They travel around it's Suriname. There's an I in there. Oh my goodness.
We're leaving that in.
Anyway, delivering
Suriname.
presents. To draw the attention of the local children, prepare cookies and milk, just like they do for Santa Claus.
Yummy.
And on the 6th of December, children find some presents and poems in their shoes, which is very different. It was not always so, though. Until 1975, Suriname was a Dutch colony. So even back then, the Christmas traditions were more or less the same as in the Netherlands. Christmas presents were bought by St. Nicholas, or Santa Claus. And he was an old white man who arrived in Suriname by ship on the 5th of December instead of the 25th, just the day before his festival. And he rode in on a white horse. He had a group. Yeah, he also had a group of black servants, and children used to leave him hay and carrots in their shoes for St. Nicholas's horse.
That's pretty nice.
It's quite a cute one, isn't it?
Really nice.
Yeah.
And that is it for today's podcast.
It sure is.
That's the smaller script, all sorted. We noticed from yesterday that when we were writing it and everything else, it did go for a little long because we also had to intro everything too.
Yes, indeed.
But so there you go. You have now learned some of the traditions about South America.
South America.
It's very interesting, very cool. And tomorrow we are going to another large continent. Which that doesn't give it away at all. And so if you want to figure out where we are tomorrow in this weird version of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, we will be doing these things again tomorrow. So
we shall indeed.
Indeed. So Merry Christmas. Thank you for listening into the second day of the 12 Days of Podcasts, and we will catch up with you again tomorrow.